So, welcome to day 7, and I have some mixed feelings about it. So, firstly, I actually had a voiceover ready for day 7, and I was honestly pretty happy about it. Overall, the tone was celebratory, but then right after that, it kind of went downhill, mainly because I delayed it. And the reason why I delayed releasing day 7 was because yesterday I felt pretty tired. Now, we actually went to the mall, and, uh, you know, the mall is pretty physical. You got to walk around, and uh, it kind of drained me a little bit. I mean, you could probably tell I don't go out much. But then I didn't realize how tired I was, and then I had to pretty much the voiceover that I gave was kind of forced. And because, like, at that time, like, I was really tired. I really didn't want to do it. I'll be honest. And that seems to be a common theme throughout the week, you know? Now, genuinely, I do like making videos. I love the idea of making videos. I like, you know, I like I like editing. But it was really weird during the week when I gave myself permission to do that every single day. And then I dreaded it. Like, I always, like, every single day after I upload, I would always say, I gotta do this again tomorrow. Which is the exact same feeling of of a traditional 9 to 5 job. Like, you wake up in the morning, you get ready for work, you commute to work, you do the work that you kind of don't want to do. Then you get home, and once you get home, everything is finished. You're like, oh, I got to do this all over again. It's weird because I didn't want that. I don't want that feeling. I want to work. If I'm going to do something every day, I want to be excited that I get to do it every single day. And that's not the kind of energy that you guys deserve, or anyone in the audience deserve. No one wants to know that the creator that they're watching doesn't like what they're doing. It's not authentic. They're just forced. They're just doing it for the sake of money, maybe fame. And I feel bad about that. I'm only in, like, it's only been a week since I've tried this whole being a creator thing, a content creator. This whole 7-day vlogging challenge. It's only been a week, and I really didn't expect much from this. Really, again, the main reason why I decided to do this was because, one, I did genuinely want to try YouTubing, doing vlogs and stuff, and just putting some content out there. But at the same time, I kind of didn't like the fact that I had to do it every day. Which begs the question, is like, what am I willing to do every day? Now, a lot of people, I think the one great thing really about content creation and YouTube is that you are your own boss. You get to choose your own schedule, And if it doesn't work for you, it's really easy to just change things up. But I don't know. I guess I'm still stuck in this mindset where you just you where it's not as easy to accept that you have a different sort of rhythm than other people. Like you kind of just have to go through the motions of doing something every single day because you're not going to like everything that you do every single day anyway. So you might as well just push through the things that you want that you don't want to do. Just what's the word for it, or like what's the phrase for it? Um just push through it. Go through the motions. I really didn't want that for myself. And I thought that if I found something that I liked, that I enjoyed doing, I wouldn't have that feeling. I guess it's that old adage of of mental block. Um, find a job that you like, and you'll never feel like you're working every day, or something like that, right? But I'm starting to slowly realize that even in the things that we want to do in life, it requires work. And so, I don't know. I instead of uploading the voiceover that I did yesterday, I I kind of just sat down and thought about what this means. Now, you can't avoid work. Everything that you want to do, even in the creative field, it all requires work. So I kind of thought to myself, maybe it's best that I reframe my thinking of what work actually means. Because right now, work is a necessary evil to me. It's something that I see and just get turned off by because it's a necessary evil to do things that I want to do. I feel like I have to reframe my thinking on that. Because you can't avoid work. You can't just do the bare minimum and then wait for something to happen. And that's kind of what happened in terms of everything that I want to do, from music, voice acting, to making YouTube videos. So, I mean, yeah, I'll be honest, like I really didn't want to work as much as I had to. But since not everything is easy, everything is work, you just got to accept it. This might make me sound like a privileged brat, but honestly, kind of does. I'm not going to go too much into detail about my life and how I got to this point, but I'll be honest, my life has come to a point where I thought that I could avoid work, or at least working so much that it tires me out every single day. But that's just life. Everything is work. But I still stick with the idea that you at least got to find work that's tolerable, right? Find work that is that sure, you won't like it, everything about it every single day, but you can at least find some joy in it when it does show. And that also happened during this week. Sure, there were times where I didn't want to set up the camera. I didn't want to go to the studio and record a voiceover. There were times like that, but then there were also times like after I did it, and then when I went to the editing phase, there were some fun parts during that time. Like there was a moment in entry 6 where I had this green screen effect of like the Happy Wheels logo, and then the Moist Critical going woo. you know, that was fun. Just making it and then seeing it actually happen, and the comedic timing of it. It was honestly pretty fun, and those are some of the moments where you could say, yeah, this is a lot of work, but you know what? This is fun. A lot of that work is worth it to see like this level of fun. So I guess a lot of it has kind of has to do with, just for me to reframe what work means to me. And I'll be honest, that's gonna take a while, you know. At the very least, I'm taking the smallest step of realizing, yeah, you just cannot avoid work. I mean, look, it's a thing that I've known for a while, Everything that I want to do, there's work involved. But I guess I underestimated how much work it's going to be. But yeah, that's pretty much me being transparent at this point. On the flip side, day 7, baby. We made it. I fulfilled the 7-day challenge. I didn't really phrase it as a challenge. I kind of phrased it as like, uh, just something that I was just gonna do within the day. And a lot of good things honestly happened during that time. Like, sure, there were moments where I dreaded, just setting everything up. The thought of setting everything up, like all of this, that, there were just moments where that feeling just goes out. But one of the good things that came out from that is that I started working every day. I had something to work on. Before doing this challenge, I was not doing much. I was just lying in bed, just waiting for an opportunity to happen. But then I remember there was a lot of things that I wanted to learn and wanted to do. Like, again, YouTube, music, voice acting. All of those required work. I think I went back to the first point. See, this is so tough doing without a script, I swear. But, again, since all of them required work, I kind of wanted to slowly go back to that momentum of at least doing a few things every single day. I used to do that back when I wanted to really get into voice acting. I did what I could in terms of work. So, but then everything kind of started slowing down, started plateauing, and I started to become lazy again. And I just wanted to find a way to get started again, to get the ball rolling again, to get the momentum working again. Honestly, I feel like it's working. Because now I really want to go back to voiceover and doing auditions and, just recording new samples. And this week has really got that ball rolling. Even if it's not necessarily voiceover focused per se, I'm still going up to the studio every day to at least record something. And I think that's pretty cool. And also, it was also pretty tough to accept that things just didn't go my way. That, things didn't go as planned. No, and I'm such a perfectionist to a point where if that happens, I just stop doing things. I just pause and say, you know what, I'll do this another time. Not even tomorrow, not even later, just another time. And I didn't want that. I guess this week is really about accepting imperfections and accepting that things will not always line up according to what we want to do. But that doesn't mean we have to stop everything. There's going to be setbacks all the time. Whether it's mentally, physically, or environmentally, there's always going to be setbacks. So this week, I really took it as a challenge that to go with the flow, Um, And I think this week really did help with that. So that's one cool thing. And with that said, you know, this is a sharp turn to the next topic, but I'll be honest, I probably shouldn't have done this daily. I probably shouldn't have done this daily because I guess daily uploads and daily stuff, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work for me because, like, I don't know, like, if I want to be excited about a project and I want to, you know, I want to give out my most authentic self, I want to give myself time to polish everything, you know. Uh, which you might, honestly, you might be thinking, oh, doesn't that beat the purpose then? Well, I mean, look, to be honest, even if we give ourselves enough time to do stuff, imperfections are still going to be there. So, again, this exercise of daily vlogs is to accept, like, the practice of accepting that imperfections and setbacks are going to happen anyway. And, you know, it's better to just keep going even with those setbacks than to just completely stop the project in general. But so, yeah, moving forward, I don't think I'll be doing daily uploads anymore. I will still be working. I will still be working every day. You know, well, not maybe not every day. I do, yeah, maybe not every day, but I don't think I'll be documenting everything that I'll be doing and then uploading it every day. That's what I'm trying to say. But what, but I will be working on a few things. I think what I'm going to do next is I'm gonna try to focus on a few projects. I have a few in mind. I have some I have some anime reviews that I'm thinking of doing. Also got some music type stuff. The voiceover, I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to work with that. Hold on, it's 18 minutes. I gotta check the camera a bit. Okay, yeah, because last time, like, when the camera reached 18 minutes, it suddenly, like, turned itself off. But as I was saying, I'm still gonna work on a few things. Again, this project, this week, has really got the ball rolling, and there are a lot of things that I want to do slowly now. And yeah, again, one of them is like anime reviews, maybe some music type stuff. We'll see where it goes, you know. And this time I will be taking it slow. You know, I'm not gonna do like daily uploads. I feel like daily uploads is too fast for a channel that's taking it slow. Uh, but again, the whole week has really got that ball rolling. Really got the creative juices flowing because I'll be honest, I've given myself a lot of restrictions, and you know what, just filming a few videos without thinking about perfection or, you know, being making it polished, you know, it was really refreshing. It was a pretty refreshing way of doing things, looking at things, just accepting that not everything is going to go as planned, but that's all right. So, with that said, that's pretty much my thoughts on the entire week, as promised in the last entry. And on, if you guys notice, I've really been struggling with, like, putting the message out, or just giving a message to you guys what exactly I'm trying to say. First of all, I kind of just want to say that, you know, I'm not here to guide anybody. I'm not here to teach you a lesson. I'm not here as like an authority figure to say, "Hey, this is how I got rid of my procrastination, and you can do it too. It's not really like that. It's kind of more of just documenting my journey of applying what I learned about procrastination, perfectionism, and just trying my best to lessen that or get rid of that as much as possible. Because there are so many things that I want to do in life. And really, perfectionism, procrastination, fear is stopping me from doing those. And that's, I'll be honest, that's kind of why, again, that's kind of why I started out doing this daily challenge, just to give myself permission to say, hey, you don't have to worry about it being polished. Just do something. Just do something and you'll get the ball rolling. Again, really small steps. Just the fact that I was able to upload every single day and show up every single day, that's already enough to get the ball rolling. And now that I've got the ball rolling, it's time to focus on improving myself and getting a lot better at what I want to do. So, with that said, what I wanted to say, by the way, yeah, like my message is really jumbled. So, I would love to hear what you guys think if you ever come across this video or this series. I'd like to know from you guys if what you think of the message I'm trying to get out, or how I explain things, or also how can I improve showing that message. Because I really don't want people to think that just because we're accepting imperfections means that we're okay with mediocrity or unpolished stuff. That's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is, what I really am trying to say is that no one is in a perfect, you know what I really wanted to say was, there's so much value in just starting. And and it doesn't matter if you already have high end equipment or not, or you just have your phone, or if your skills are just not up there yet. It's okay to just get started. And hopefully that's the kind of message I'm coming across. This is not pro mediocrity. So with that said, I might be taking a break. I think I burnt myself out, doing something that I didn't know I was not going to enjoy, which is, again, the whole process of making. I'm still trying to learn how to love the process, which is another thing that I was trying to fix in the week. But yeah, I don't know. So I don't know what this upload schedule is going to be moving forward, but I don't think I'll be documenting everything that I'm doing. Maybe I'll just do a weekly thing where I just talk about what I did. We'll see, because yeah, daily uploads is just not. It's just not in my cards. It's just not for me. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and yeah, yeah, just thank you so much for watching. And if you were joining me in this journey, if you're joining me in this journey, thank you for joining. And I would love to know your thoughts on how I handled everything. And I do want to know if my message is clear and like it's not uh, it's not misunderstood. All right, bye bye.